I hope you guys are doing well. First of all, happy birthday to you, Prabhas, and I hope that you have a fantastic year ahead. और मुझे suddenly ऐसी बैठे बैठे मुझे ध्यान आया कि that I think I should make this video. I should go live, and I've been receiving so many messages from your fans, and they've been requesting for an interview with you, and they've been talking about all sorts of. I think because the fans, they can come up with the most bizarre requests, and as you're fully aware of that. So how do I start? How do I start? I think I would like to mention the first time when I met Prabhas. I think it was obviously before Bahubali, and Bahubali 1, that is. And I still remember I interviewed Prabhas, Tamanna, and Rana, and that interview still continues to get a fantastic response. It just went into millions of views, and my first impression of Prabhas was that he was extremely down to earth and humble. And I think that impression of him continues to be there still as well, because as I've always maintained, that I think he's one of the most humble uh, actors, superstars that I know of, and very, very genuinely so. So that particular interview, I still remember. It we had some really fun time. Um, when it came to rapid fire, I think everyone just literally opened up. I think Tamanna was great fun. Rana is very outgoing. Now Prabhas is someone uh, who's uh, who's rather shy, and when it comes to interviews, he's rather very short of words. He prefers to say very less, and the entire shy element completely takes over. He's not someone who likes doing too many interviews. And But still, I think Tamanna and Rana, and the way they probed him, and then he opened up, and it was a great experience talking to him. And I'd spoken to Rajamouli sir as well at that point of time, and obviously Rajamouli sir is always a treat to speak to. So when I saw the film Bahubali, and the scale literally blew my mind, because I don't think we've seen something like this in Indian cinema. The usage of VFX, and the best part was that the best VFX are the ones where you don't feel that it is VFX. That is something that Rajamouli sir told me in one of the interviews as well. So the VFX were outstanding. The entire world, the way that it was created, was something else. And this entire Katapane Bahubali Kyumara, this entire I think and the hook line, the way it just caught on after the film released, and film became a huge success and like a massive craze. So the way the entire persona of Prabhas changed post Bahubali, I think it's something that is truly historical as far as the Indian film industry is concerned. He reached the nooks and corners of the country, and everyone just came to know about him. And all right, interesting questions. Good place, love you, Stans, and Sidna's good. Mm-hmm. Prabhas looks quite intriguing, interesting to know about him. Legendary humble actor. All right. Okay. So thank you for these comments. Keep these comments coming. And the way the entire I think it was a game changer. I think it was a game changer in a huge way. Today, people are talking about the entire takeover in a way of South cinema, and how South cinema has literally overtaken Bollywood in a huge way. But I think it was all started by Prabhas in a huge way. See, obviously, um, what Rajni sir has done, what Kamal sir has done, I think that is something that can never be compared. That is that's in a different league altogether. But what I'm trying to say is that the way Bahubali reached the the length and breadth of the country, I think, was something that has never been seen before. And that I think Prabhas will always have that credit, and Prabhas will always be remembered in more ways than one because of that. And yeah, so just imagine, one film comes, it becomes a huge success, and the actor who's part of that film, he doesn't do any film after that, and he waits for part two of Bahubali to come, and he's not doing anything, and people are waiting with bated breath, and they're just literally going crazy about the entire idea that when is it that Bahubali 2 is going to come, and Katappa ne Bahubali ko kyun mara. Um, Once again, I met him before before the movie released, and um, it's like it's a fabulous experience talking to him. As always, once again he was shy. Once again he was humble and down to earth, and it was a great experience talking to him. And this is something that I've noticed in quite a few actors, that the ones who are really big, they tend to be very shy and humble, extra shy maybe in their real life. And what you see of them on the big screen is completely like a completely takeover. Is something which is really really different. Right, his personality, the shy humor, definitely. All right, so the experience was great, and I still remember when, or I think a lot of others, like they remember it as well, when Bahubali 2 released. It just broke all records. Um, Bahubali 1 paled in its comparison, and it just hit the roof. The box office collections were massive. Anyone and everyone was talking about the film, and it was definitely not like a South film at all at that point of time. And I think that is what really broke the glass ceiling in more ways than one. And the sort of success that Bahubali 2 has seen, I think, is something that is extremely rare. That is very very rare. The It just set new records as far as box office is concerned. Everyone watched it, and then everyone was waiting that what exactly Prabhas is going to do next, and everyone wanted to work with him. Saho happened, and I interviewed him in JW Marriott along with Shraddha, and that interview went crazily viral, crazily viral. I think 8 or 9 million views or something like that, and trending on YouTube India. And now what I noticed was that by Saho, I think he had slightly become more outgoing, and he was very entertaining in the interview. Both Shraddha and Prabhas, I think they were very entertaining. The entire interaction was extremely. It was a lot of fun, and we got a great response for that particular interview. Unfortunately, the movie did not do well, and I think that's the nature of the game. But still, I think its opening was phenomenal, and it was humongous actually in more ways than one. Um, he signed several more films after that, and now currently he's having several films which are lined up. Radhe Sham, I still remember. I went to Hyderabad for the big function, big event that took place in Hyderabad, and once again, what I saw on display in the entire event was his humility once again, and there were so many thousands and thousands of fans over there, and the craze was unprecedented. Um, the evening was memorable. He was there till the end. He supported the entire team, and he was in his element. Unfortunately, once again, the movie did not do well. But still, I think the yardstick for a superstar is measured um, by the fact that even though it earned, I think, many crores, in fact, and but still, um, the the yardstick is so high that it was not considered a success. Now Adipurush is coming. A lot of people, they are waiting for with bated breath for Adipurush. Already there's a lot of curiosity around it because of the controversy that is taking place, and it always adds to the interest level. And he's having some really big films lined up, and it'll be very interesting to see how it goes from here. But I just wanted to make this video, just share my thoughts about Prabhas. I also did a telephonic interview with him post Radhesham, and we spoke about quite a few things. And he speaks in a very calm and cool way, and it's like a Zen-like quality. And at no point of time he's bragging about himself. That's a very unique trait to have. Um, and in a way, I've seen both sides to his stardom, his extraordinary success as a as a superstar. At the same time, um, I've also seen the flip side when the movies have not done well, and how maturely he has handled himself. And um, he was not overawed when the movies were doing, like say Bahubali, for example, was doing extremely well. He's not really overawed now when a couple of his films, they've not done well at the box office. So it's a very Zen like quality to have. It's like that level of equanimity, I think, is really fascinating and interesting. So all I can say is congratulations, Prabhas, for an amazing journey. Today, the South cinema is literally ruling the roost in a way. Several films have worked, but I think as everyone agrees that you're the trendsetter, and you will always be the trendsetter, and you will always be remembered as someone who made the initiative. And I genuinely hope that your forthcoming films are a success at the box office, and all the best wishes to you in your personal and professional life. Thank you very much.